Howdy, howdy. So I just finished Sandworms of Dune, the concluding book for the massive, sprawling Dune primary series. So Frank Herbert wrote the first 6. He died, and along comes his son. Years later, finds a safe deposit box with ideas and I guess the plot line for the final book, which would have been the 7th book. And Brian Herbert gets with Kevin J. Anderson, and they analyze it, and they decide to write prequels first. They're like, well, we got to set some stuff. And so I don't remember exactly. It seems like it was a long time that so you had the 6th book came out in the early 90s, Chapterhouse Dune, and they go back and they start writing prequels, House Harkonnen, House Atreides, House Corran, all this stuff. Some stuff on the Butlerian Jihad, etc. And that's apparently all just laying the groundwork to conclude the series. My take, I didn't read any of those other books. I went from 6 to 7. So I went from Chapterhouse Dune to Hunters of Dune, and now Sandworms of Dune. And I feel like, yeah, there's probably some background stuff that I could have read from those earlier books and such that maybe would have told something interesting. I've also seen a lot of people ripping on Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson, just be like, oh, they're terrible authors, blah, 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 blah. I'll tell you this much. I thought it was a good ending to the series. Wrap things up. Maybe it was too tidy of a bow in some places. Like the epilogue really kind of totally finishes off the series. There was a little bit of the Deus ex machina at the ending where things just happen. It's like the snap in the Avengers where kill off half of the universe, whatever. It wasn't quite like that, but there was some stuff like that where it's like, whoa, there's this huge foe. There's all this intrigue. There's all this stuff happening. Boom, it's gone. Is an interesting take on the ending. I thought it was good. I thought in a lot of ways, I think Sandworms of Dune was a better book than Chapterhouse Dune. I did not really like Chapterhouse Dune. In fact, I stalled out on it. I think it's a fitting ending. Maybe not the way Frank Herbert would have written it himself, but I don't think Frank Herbert is always the greatest author. Thanks for watching. Finishing my walk today. Have a great weekend. Happy Easter. See you later.